so something different. Ooh, where's my dog? Jacki-chan. One of my dogs. Oh, lost his lead. He has to go on the lead once we get down to the main road. Because obviously, and we actually that up to the lakes yesterday, and it was great. It was kind of dark when we got back. It was very dark, not kind of dark, and basically I didn't catch it on camera, or maybe I did. He was sat at the edge of the lake looking at the ducks bloody slobbering. It was kind of funny to see, because I don't think I've ever seen a dog doing that. No, we're not going that way. We're going this way. Jacki, we're going this way. We're going this way, yeah. No, we're not going that. Not me, no. I ain't got up for you. Going this way. Yeah. He's all excited about this little trip down to the shops. Very little trip. He's not very far. Or shall I go to the other shop? 50-50 here. Which shop to go to? If I go to the local shop, they don't really have all the products that I want. It's a very local shop, so it's kind of, I'm reluctant to go in there. It's kind of once in a blue moon I would go there. If I go down to the other shops, the bigger shop, it's a bit of a trek, a bit of a walk, but they have obviously a much wide, it's basically a supermarket, a small supermarket, so they've got much better, called Magnet, they're all across Russia, they're everywhere, a much better shop to go to. So I'm at 50-50 which way to go. To be honest, the distance between going to Magnet, which is 3k, or this smaller local shop, which is probably about 2k, it's a kilometre difference. So it's really worth going down to Magnet. I've been down there before, but I've never live streamed from there. Not in the shop. We'll see how many people come online. If there's a lot of people online, then I'll sneakily live stream it from inside the shop. Kind of a bit naughty because you're supposed to ask permission out before you go live stream people's shops, but hey, we'll see what happens. See how many people on, and then I can show you really what's in the shops. Here in the bigger supermarkets, there's everything like that, but it is a small supermarket, so hopefully I will go either with Jason or with the missus at some point once the van's on the road. Go down to Ashan. Ashan is a major supermarket shopping complex down towards the Severlovsk direction, with the other end of the city of St. Petersburg, and that's humongous. Every kind of thing you can think of, furniture, from furniture to car parts to everything. I probably will do a live stream from there once the van's up and running. I don't want to catch a bus down there, it's just too long and difficult. Whereas going in the van, it's only like about, I don't know, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. So not long if you don't get stuck in the traffic. So probably from there. Also, I'd like to do a live stream from Unona. Now, Unona, I've never shown Unona on video, but Unona is like a big, it's an open air market, but with sort of porta cabin style shops as well, sort of, light buildings that have been constructed there for shops. And that's a very interesting, Unona basically get anything you want in the world in there. It's quite an amazing place, very well known in quite famous. You can go on Google and find Unona, but I'd like to do a trip from there, but again only once I've got the van running, because it's just a bit of a trek to get down there. They have a sort of a car boot sale on a Sunday as well outside it, while just sort of in the car park, so that's kind of the best time, but you have to go early to get to see anything worthwhile seeing down there. But we'll see. Lots of things to see here while I'm wintering over in St. Petersburg. I probably will not work this winter after having a little bit of a not a scare, but a warning of having a kind of a mini stroke, you know. So I should be taking a bit easier because I've been kicking the ass out of work. So working too much, obviously working on pile foundations and then all summer building the house and doing filming it all, which takes energy and effort to do that. It's not, you know, people say, oh, you just stuck a camera in the corner and done videos. It's not as simple as that. I'm always thinking about those edits and the angles that you're shooting, all this. It takes quite a lot of energy to make that type of YouTube video, and then of course editing it afterwards and then uploading it and then creating the shorts and all the rest of it. It takes a lot of effort to do all that. So combination of that and other stuff caused me to probably have a small mini stroke. So I've got to take it easy. Then of course now I'm down here, I'm live streaming all the time, so I'm walking about a lot, and that's as well as kicking the ass out of it. So I've got to slow down and take it easy this winter and recover, because obviously if you have a mini stroke, it does do some damage to you to a degree. I'm going to enter chat for hello. I'm just going to type in hello here. It's not to anybody, it's just to get the chat moving, because it does not. Alright, so it's coming through. It's coming. You're fake. So the text is coming through to me now. It does take a little while sometimes. Pop through. It's just coming through now. You're fake. You like too much. Don't know what that means. One of the reasons I like Russia is because it's basically a white non-Muslim. James Dillon, you are very, very wrong. I'm sorry to disappoint you. You're very wrong. Russia is not a white non-Muslim country. It is absolutely mixed race. It's culturally mixed, ethnically mixed, and linguistically mixed. Come out there, you. It's very, very mixed. It's about, I don't know how the exact numbers, but it's a huge Islamic population in Russia. There is 140 odd ethnicities. There's maybe more. I'm maybe up or down on that, plus or minus that figure. Around about 140 ethnicities and about 140 languages. Probably a lot more, some not even documented. So very, very, very mixed. I mean, right beside me, where I live in the woods there, we've got Korean Central Temple. So we've got that. We've got the Blue Mosque in St. Petersburg, Islamic mosque. We've got all the amount of Orthodox churches, Catholic churches, Protestant churches, Baptist, you name it, we've got it. It is not a white, Muslims, it is not, I mean, look at all the stands, what they call stands, that were part of the Soviet Union, now what they call CIS countries. They're now, so you've got like Kazakhstan is Muslim, you've got Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, Kazakhstan, Kazan, what else have you got? Oh, there's so many, it's unbelievable. So no, it really is a mixed bag. It's not one white nation, all Orthodox Christians. It's really not. And of course you've got Jewish population as well. Huge Jewish population here. Every other person you speak to has got Jewish ancestry. So I'm really sorry to dispel that myth, but no, it's not true. It's a completely mixed place here, and it's great because there's no racial tensions here. There's no nothing like that. So you know, my neighbours here in the forest, I've got one neighbour, they're a Muslim from Tajikistan, and my other neighbour is Jewish, and I'm what do you call Orthodox. My wife's Orthodox, although I don't follow any particular religion, but I'm Orthodox officially. So yeah, Where are we? Where are we? Let's have a read here. You don't know what casualty count for Ukraine in Russia after those 3 years. 3 years? Yeah, 3 years, you need to do some counting. It's not 3 years, it's all. Ukraine was bombing its own citizens in Donbass for 8 years before Russia intervened, and then we've had another X amount of years after, so I don't know, I've lost count. But no, it's not 3 years. What the casual count is, nobody knows. Or those who do know are not telling anybody on either. No! Jackie, no. No. Come here, Jackie. No. We don't do that. I know what you're looking at. We don't chase bikes. No. Jackie. Jackie. Хорошо. Просто не нравится велосипед. Where are we? Where are we? Islam is there to conquer you. Oh, give it over. Jack, come here. Encroach on Orthodox Russians if you attempt to tolerate them. You're very wrong. You're very intolerant, obviously. Come here, Jackie. Come here, Jackie, come here. You're very wrong. Come here. Jackie! Come here, Jackie! Jackie! Come here, I said. Come here. No! Sit! Sit! We don't do that. You bad bugger. What is it with bloody motorcycles, eh? We don't do that. That's bad news. Scare people. Come on. Come here. You're all tangled up now. Come here. Come here. There. That's it. No. Come here. You're all tangled up, you daft dog. Come here. Come here. Stop jumping around like a maniac. That's it. Now behave. You don't chase bloody motorbikes. Anyway. No, Islam is not there to conquer us. Islam and Christianity, Judaism has been living, coexisting in Russia for many thousands of years, hundreds of years, whatever it is. You're wrong. Sorry to tell you. I personally don't have any problems with Islam or any other religion. I respect all religions. Though I'm not religious, I respect them. So no, you're wrong there. Where are we? Russian propaganda. Well, whatever. If Islam was here to conquer, they would have done so years ago. Yeah, there you go. It's just nonsense. Where are we? The entire appeal is the best in order to begin conversation. What? If the MO is for hundreds of years. Привет, America Sputnik. Как дела? America, so if you've seen my channel, you'll see I did a live stream with a guy called American Sputnik. He's up in Kazan, and he's got a channel, obviously a huge channel, much bigger than mine. He's a much better videographer than me, and he's on the channel live now, in the chat there. If you haven't seen his channel, click on his name, go to his channel, American Sputnik, especially if you're American. He does some very, obviously I'm British and I've got a British take on things, a British way of doing my videos kind of thing, where he's more Americanized and he's very popular with American audience. And I would tell you to go and have a look at his channel and subscribe to him, because he's a great guy actually. And he's doing some fantastic videos. I think his wife's just launched a channel, or he's launching a channel as well. So go support them. Great guy. We will live to suffer the consequence of neglecting that fact. I don't know what you're talking about. Good men just chilling. We go live again soon. Yes. Good man. Yes, we will go hello Sputnik. There you go. I'll tango say hello to him. He's actually, he did a Halloween, he just released a video on Halloween, a creepy abandoned village he found somewhere abandoned. I don't know. I don't know if he met any ghosties up there, but maybe he did. Not sure. For interesting sake, for those who say I pump out Russian propaganda, about non-Muslims or whatever. Ask American Sputnik. He lives in Kazan. Kazan's a Muslim republic, Islamic republic. So you know, you don't have to believe me. Oh, is war still going on there? Not here, it's not. I'm a long way away. I'm about 3,000 kilometers from any war. So, no, not here. Obviously, there is an operation going on. Brandon French, good morning, Brandon. How are you today? That's the name I've seen in my chat lots of times. Just off down to the shops here because I ran out of sugar the other day and I had to borrow a cup of sugar, and now it's finally come down to go and get some, because we went to the shops, went to the lake yesterday, went and did some live stream up there, came back past the shops. So in my wisdom I sent the missus in with a credit card. Oh my god, mine. She went in and bought everything under the sun except for the very thing I needed, which is sugar. So yeah, come here. So yeah, you're doing great. I'm great. I'm glad you're doing very well, Brandon. I've forgotten where you're from, but I've seen you in the chat lots of times. I do remember your name. I do remember people keep popping up in the chat. Sort of remembering. Of course, I don't see a face on this. I only see a line of text, so it's sort of hard to remember. But yeah, it's good. I remember all my what would you say? I don't know it in English. In Russian, a piece of it. In Russian, I don't know. In English, I don't know. Subscribers, that's the word. Sometimes I forget which my English words, you know, because obviously I don't use English in Russia. So my wife doesn't speak English. So. Do people say hello as you pass on the street in Russia, Jasper K? Sometimes, but I wouldn't say it's, I guess more in the rural settings. In the city, not so much. Happens, if you say hello, they'll say hello back, kind of thing. But I wouldn't say it's a thing that happens kind of regularly, you know. I mean, if I was from my hometown of Yorkshire in England, you know, as you pass people and you always say, how do, you know, how are you doing? But here it's not a thing, really. So that's just a slight cultural difference. But not much. But it's not really a thing. Free Ukraine. Oh, Eddie. If you're just going to sprout slogans, then you go into the timeout gulag, where you'll have electric probes put on your nipples and electrified. I'm glad you're doing good as well. I'm from Alberta, Canada. That's right, you did tell me Alberta, Canada. I had forgotten, sorry. I apologise. I can't remember everybody, but Alberta, Canada. That's right. You did tell me. In fact, you were telling me, I think, about wood-fired central heating. I think you've got the solid fuel. Oh no, I'm wrong. Hold on a minute. Oil-fired central heating, the same we had in Northern Ireland. I think I remember. Is this the first house you've built? No, well, the one I'm living in now is the first house I built, yeah. The second house I'm building in Novgorod is my second house, kind of, yeah. So, no and yes. I'm building my second place. But when I left school, I worked in the building industry in England. So I have a little bit of knowledge in me. And then I went into the army, obviously. And kind of, you don't forget those skills today, you know, like making concrete and things. Did a bit of everything, you know. And I worked as a ground worker for some years before I went into the army. So, can you speak Russian, Eamon? Yes, I can speak Russian. I'm not perfect. I would say I'm kind of, fluency is kind of, I don't know, 100%, you're probably 60-70%, maybe a bit more, maybe a bit less, depending on the type of conversation. If it was like a legal conversation, I'd be lost. But there again, in English, you'd be lost in a legal conversation as well, so no difference there. But other than that, for everyday speaking, yeah. My wife doesn't speak English, so I'm forced to speak Russian, and I guess there is some advantages to having a Russian-speaking partner, because every time you have an argument, you get a free test. So, that says, what's that? Doetage canal. So this here is where I've said this 1,000 times. I've walked past here. Come on, you. Where they are doing. Come on. If you pull me over there, Jackie, I tell you what, there's going to be trouble today. Come here. Come here and behave. Behave, you. Rhyadam. You don't. Rhyadam. Yo. So, behave. Good boy. So, I love the Russian rock group. Jesus Christ. Rhyadam. Come on. Behave. Dear me, today. What are we having today, eh? Come here. Oh, yeah. Very nice. Group. Come here, Jacki, Rhyadam. Come on, you can't. Oh, there's a husky up there howling at the thing. I think he was tempted to join in. Come on. Rhyadam, Jacki. You gave me a handful today, aren't you? Eh? If I had both hands on this lead, it wouldn't be doing that. Anyway, where are we? Russian Araya. Not heard of them. That's all good. You have a lot of people in the chat, but thank you for remembering. You're welcome. Yeah, there is a lot of people sometimes. Sometimes quiet. I mean, Sunday today. Wasn't expecting a lot of people in this chat, to be honest. I wasn't expecting to go live stream today either. But other than my morning dog walk. So, Jacki, come here. Behave. Can you behave? Jacki, just behave, eh? Just be calm. Come here, Rhyadam. Hey. That's it. Good boy. Thank you, at last. God almighty. Pull me off my feet. That's how anyway. So, I've mentioned this before. I have been down here before. About the entire area is getting new. They're upgrading the system, the waste system, gas system, water system. I think they're doing everything in one go, to be honest. But they're upgrading it all, and consequently they've dug up the roads everywhere. So it's a bit tragic at the moment. bit of a waltz through the mud, but that's life, innit? So let's just get through here. That's Ozone, an Ozone delivery van. Ozone delivers. Ozone is like they do online company. They're everywhere in Russia. Basically, you go online. There's an app, no website, and you can just pick stuff and order it, and it's delivered. Either delivered or you go to a collection point. Delivery is like for pennies. Or you can go to the collection point and collect it yourself. And they keep it there for like 14 days or something, depending what it is. And it's a cheap way of shopping. I normally, I would order like a bunch of stuff, and then when it's all arrived, I go down and collect it in a Warner kind of thing. We get our dog food from there because it's cheaper to buy it online. So just coming down to where there's concrete rings. These are typical things you would find for using for septics and for wells and all sorts of things. Common to see those things around building works or new housing. I see that there. They've collected the scrap metal as they're digging away, and they've got it in one corner. I guess somebody's collecting metal, so you go to the scrapyard. Another common thing you see, people collecting scrap metal. Yeah, these are all the Kamaz trucks. These are Kamaz is like a really popular brand in Russia. They're like 4-wheel all-terrain vehicles. They'll basically go absolutely anywhere. There's a whole bunch of them here. Another one over there, newer ones and older ones. And they're used for, obviously, as they're digging up the road, there's a lot of waste because they're putting in massive pipe work here. It's absolutely huge. So I guess the stuff that's removed is taken away on these trucks. And there's a lot of them parked up here and waiting to do their stuff. Down to the river here. Quick look at the river. I've shown this before. It's very nice here. Very, very nice. How does it say? Niznich. Something Nizhny, I can't read it. Yeah, that's a little bridge over the river, little river. It's quite fast when the snow melts after winter. That little river can turn into a monster raging thing, so it's quite big. But Beton sign there. Beton is people selling concrete, so they come and concrete things, you know, concrete driveway or whatever it is you've got, you know. Concrete foundations. This here is something, and this is what I want to buy up in Novgorod. I've yet to do it, but basically I've got a canal around there again, concrete rings, same thing. These concrete pads they sell sometimes in different places. Some of them are reused. I want to get a load of those and put them over my canal so I can drive straight onto my land. That's the kind of plan. A lot of times people put a tube in the canal and then cover it over with soil so the water can run freely. But I can't be bothered with all that. I just want to put a slab over the top of it. It's, you hire a crane, comes in and sticks it on in a minute. So I've not got any more chat coming through. If you're saying hello, say hello. I apologise if it's not coming through and not hitting me. Sometimes it's like that. It comes through in fits and stages sometimes. Why, I have no idea. It is going through this prism streaming. So come here, you. Come here, what are you sniffing at? Not chasing cars. What have you spotted? Nothing there. Come here, you daft dog. I'm going to go across here and have a look at the other side of the... So this river comes at quite in a big U-bend. It's kind of a strange shaped river, you can see. So it comes down here, like around there and down there, and then ends up going under the road. And I guess this is where I see a lot of... I haven't noticed they were doing it, but you see a lot of things down there where they've obviously interconnected loads of these waste things that they're getting all together, and there's a pumping station down there as well. I'm not sure what it's pumping exactly, but pumping something. But they are gradually repairing the roads as they're digging them up. Come on, you. There's one over here, look, they've just done. I guess this is the first layer. This was all, this like, when I was last, this was all dug up here, and now they put well, looks like this is recent actually. This was in the last week or so. They put this layer of tar on here. It's not very even, I say. Right, so it's not even. It's just loose underfoot. It's not finished yet, obviously. So it has to be done. Oh, it's getting dark down here now. Wasn't planning on coming all the way down here, but I was planning on having a relaxing day today. I've got a neighbour's TV to fix. The backlights, I've got LED backlights, I've got to replace them. Something I do for friends, repair electrical bits and pieces. That's all good. You have, yeah, okay. The shithole itself, Russia. Oh, Jonas, Jonas with a dollar sign. You're obviously on crack cocaine or something, or maybe it masturbate too much, I don't know, but you're obviously not an educated chappy, are you? You know, I'd advise you to go and get yourself some education and read about things, reality of the world, because unfortunately the mass media does give an altered view of the world. You see down here, look, this is another one they've dug up for the this gas and what they call it, the waste system. They've dug all that up and still in progress. I guess that'll be a little while. So, but thank you, James. Actually, you've done me Jonas, you've done a good favour, because every interaction actually helps the YouTube algorithm. So while you're slagging me off, that's okay. You help the YouTube algorithm to pump the channel out. So thank you. Some positives in every negative, isn't there? There's a big Mercedes. Come here, Jackie, will you stop pulling me please today, eh? What is wrong with you today? You're normally well behaved on the lead. Come on. Yes, it's chickens. Chickens crowing there. So we're going to go into, I'm going to tie him up to something. Not sure what yet. And this is Magnet. I am going to live stream, but I'm not going to chat in there. I'm not supposed to be live streaming, I don't think. But who knows? I'm not going to set them, because some people don't like to be photographed and video, do they? So come here, Jackie. Jackie, read him. Read him now. Stop it. Behave, thank you. Read him. Good boy. So you can walk really well, can't you, Jackie, when you want to behave to. Other times you can be daft. And find somewhere to tether him somewhere here, away from people, so he doesn't scare anybody, because he's a big dog, and people sometimes are timid of him. What is the temperature there? It's about +10 today, centigrade. Not sure what that is in Fahrenheit. We're just at the point before winter really hits in the winter. So let's find somewhere to tether you away. So I'm going to take him down here and tether him to this tree, where he can behave for 5 minutes, can't you? He knows what's coming anyway, because he's been here before. Haven't you? You've been here before, haven't you? Come here. Come here. So I'll tether him up here, and then I can go in the shop, and he can stay here for 5 minutes, can't you? Stay 5 minutes. Come here. Come here, let me tether you up to this tree. I'll just tie him up here. What I need for? I not even left you yet. Sweet. Good boy. Now you wait there. You wait there. Look, what happens when you fight with dogs? You get a lump on your head, don't you? Yeah, it's recovering now. But yeah, you behave, okay? 5 minutes. You stay there, be a good boy. Just stay there. I'll leave him there, and I will continue on. 50. It's night in. I've not gone anywhere yet. I'm only here. 5 minutes, okay? Sit down. Chill out. Take a chill pill. 5 minutes, okay? I know you don't like being left alone, but I'll be 5 minutes, okay? How far is St. Petersburg? It's about 12 kilometers outside of St. Petersburg, something like that, around about there. So I'm going to go in the shop here. I'm not going to do a running commentary, because I've not asked permission to go in here and film, and some people get a bit uppity, don't they, about it? So not want to upset anybody. I'll just close the screen with the case and just let it run. So I'll be on silent mode for the next little while, okay? As you can see, well stocked up as usual. There's a pill menu, amongst other things, and meat and all that, all the rest of it, meats and usual stuff, you know, fish and whatever. So, pre-made salad. I don't know if I've come milk, that's what I've come, right? And cheese I want. And they do a very good cheese here called, this is your typical cheese. What's that one? Mazdam, I like that one. I like a bit of the old Mazdam. That one. And then over here we've got kielbasa. down here. What's that one? No, that's cheese. That's not actually kielbasa, that's cheese. Looks like kielbasa. Kielbasa is preserved meats. So kielbasa here, a good one would be that there's not bad one. Average price meats. So like that. What else we got down here? Sausages and all the rest of it. Seafood, mayonnaise, pechenka, which is your biscuits and all that malarkey. Where are we? The ones my missus likes. My missus likes these ones. I'll get 2 of them as I can. Milk. Moloko. Down here for milk. All kinds of different milks here. I'm expecting different varieties and flavours and natural milk and what have you. Sugar. Gotta get sugar. I remember sugar being over here somewhere. Where is sugar? Alright, there's sugar. Ooh, 5 kilos. That'd be a big bag to pack. Cart back, wouldn't it? Don't know. Can I cart 5 kilos back with me? It'll be a heavy bag of sugar, but you know what? Oh, it's fell down. Put it back. Oh, that's a heavy old bag of sugar to cart back, but you know what? Don't want to run out anymore. Horrible that tea. Coffee, I want to get some coffee. Coffee here. Coffee. Where's the coffee at? Coffee's down here somewhere. Where is it? Oh, down with the tea. And sweeties and candy and that. Coffees. That's tea. Coffee, I don't see coffee. Alright, so we've got coffee. See, I normally order my coffee because they don't have the one that I like. But it's a temporary stop. Monarch. That's Zerno, we don't want Zerno. We want the Moloch, I'm sorry. This is a temporary stop. So this is your cakes and that, whatever. And beer and stuff, whatever. So everything you can think of in a local supermarket, really. I mean, I don't know. Where else could you be looking for? Oh, I know what my wife likes. She likes these, so I'm going to take her some of them. Because, yeah, keep her happy, keep her sweet, and she'll keep me sweet, won't she? So, right, so that's about it, I think. I don't need anything else today. Eggs would be ideal, actually. Eggs. It's an exciting thing to buy, isn't it? So I've got all the kind of ones you can think of different prices and natural and whatever. Yeah, it's not bad. We'll have some of them eggies. And then I think that's my lot. I don't need anything else today. Sugar was my main thing I came down for. And I'm regretting already buying 5 kilos of sugar. I don't know. Christmas time wines. There we go. Champagne at 1,000 rubles, which is 1,000 rubles is $10, $9, somewhere around about there. $19 bottle.
Который не такой пожилой. Да, он не пришло, да? Нет, да. Вчера вечером.
Ice cream. Ice cream. That's what we need. Какой касса работает?
Ну точно не это. Здесь нет кассы.
Давай.
Вот сюда, вот, пожалуйста.
Сюда?
Ну а что делать? Полин, я Сахар заберите,
А,
пожалуйста. Сами отсюда. Я его таскать не буду туда. Вот отсюда заберите сахар.
а?
Сахар отсюда заберите, пожалуйста.
Сумка.
Вот там телега с детским. Это что за телега, Полин?
Я не знаю, не хочу сказать, что это просто размещение.
Там вот химия стоит.
Да.
2147. Вот она уже стоит второй или третий день. Тележка.
Ага.
Как ты оплатила?
Мне сделали литр, 5, по-моему, такая.
Прикладывай.
Не знаю, как, будет продолжать.
А с боковую, главное, заклеить. Я тогда оставь здесь, а то опять что-нибудь сделаю.
Спасибо, до свидания.
Яйца были. Мужчина!
Что это? А, яйца.
Давайте.
Отправят еще раз пока.
Я забыл. Спасибо.
Так, давайте.
So that's a little shopping into the shop. I forgot my eggs and she called me back. Hi, I forgot your eggs. So I come back and get my eggs. Oh, Clint, dog man, dog face, you coming? Are you coming? Are you ready to go? Get my backpack on. So anyway, where do I get to? Put my glasses on so I can read now. Oh, well, I'm in fitness cannon where I find a place to rent from the 2000. I imagine they don't speak English. No, they don't speak English. But there's no need for it to speak English because I speak Russian to them. Although they obviously realise the moment I open my gob that I'm a foreigner, you know. Do this up and walk into the something paddle. You can have 2 minutes. So, come on then, Jackie Chan. You've been good. You have been good, haven't you? Come on. I've got biscuits in here, Jackie Chan. You can have one later if you're a good boy. If you don't yank me all the way. Ah, good lad. Come on then. So, picked up the dog and back up the road. Молодец, собака. Yeah. Молодец, собака. He's been good. He is good. He's pretty good. Actually, when I bring him with the normally when the van's running, I bring him in the van and he's in the back of the van. But in the moment I leave the van, he jumps into the front seat and he's like on guard duty. And anybody even comes near the van, he sort of goes mad at him, you know. So I never need to lock the door or anything. Молодец, Jackie Chan. So, yeah, he's a pretty good boy. Well, that's the shopping here from a local supermarket. Obviously, you got a little shop there. The differences are, I don't know. In there, it's kind of self-servicing, it help yourself. But in here, it's kind of traditional type where you would ask and they fetch it to you. But it's the same stuff, really. The prices difference is probably the magnet's a bit cheaper. I don't really understand how that shop there has survived, to be honest, but he is surviving. Like whatever. There's an old larder. That's not such an old larder, but again, getting to be a rarity these days now. It used to be everywhere now. Not so much. Come on, Jackie. You have to pull me everywhere, eh? Blimey. Think World War II never ends. Do you speak Russian? Amanda Fletcher. Da, я могу говорить по-русски. If you didn't know, in the chat we had in here was American Sputnik. If you're an American and you like an American style of YouTube, I'd recommend you go and see American Sputnik. Good friend of mine. We have done live together and we're planning another one. And he is in Kazan, the Islamic Republic of Kazan, which is part of Russia, of course. And he is does some great videos for all the American people. He's just done. He found an abandoned village somewhere. I'm not sure where. But it looked very abandoned. He did a nice video up there for Halloween. And I'd go and check his channel out and subscribe to him. Awesome. How did you learn Russian? The censorship. I thought they were blocked, Western websites. Yeah. No, not everything's blocked, you know. How did I learn Russian? A mixture of immersion, so naturally people around me. What else? Immersion. Computer aided learning, so things like Rosetta Stone, Duolingo, things like that. I've done all them. I did try a tutor once, but basically I'm one of those people who's picked it up kind of by being immersed into the situation. Because when I came here, it was 15 years ago, I remember, where I live in the forest, there was no other people, and my wife didn't speak English, so case of learn or shut up, you know. My wife always, whenever we went to dinner parties or, you know, visit relatives and that, she goes, so here's my quiet husband, you know, because I didn't used to say much. I was very quiet and very timid of speaking, trying out my Russian that I was learning, you know. So, but I'm not academic. I'm not an academic type person. So for me, it was a struggle. It was a real struggle. I wouldn't say it's learning a foreign language for anybody is not an easy task. Oh, there's some dogs up there. Now, Jacki, I'm going to bring you really close to me now because I'm not having you yanking me over there. So come here. Rядом. I think that's a husky over there. It's coming down the road. Where are we? Western. I really admire people who don't believe the Western propaganda. Yeah, I mean, we call it Western propaganda from Russia, but I mean, I suppose you'd call it in the West mainstream media. I really advise everybody to go look at some independent journalists. There's lots of them around. Hey, no, hey, no, hey, no, no, Jacki. Hey. Jacki. Come on, Jacki. Jacki, rядом. Guy's swinging me. For whatever reason. I don't know if I can answer a while. I don't know how this will work out. Rядом. But anyway, his name's Jacki. My wife liked the name Jacki, so we called him Jacki, and he got nicknamed Jackie Chan, the Kung Fu dog. But he's not really, he's a Volkosov, so he's a percentage of wolf and a percentage of, we think, German Shepherd, but hard to know exactly. He could have been Husky for all we know. But he's got wolf traits in him that they're obvious. It's kind of like a elongated German Shepherd rather than a standardized German. He's got quite a long body, hasn't he? So he does have wolf traits in him. But he's a lovely dog, but he's a bit of a handful sometimes. I'm Russian, live in the United Kingdom. I'm happy here. Left it 30 years ago. What can I say? I hope you find a happy life in England. I hope you do. I'm not anti-UK, anti-England, anti-West. You know, obviously my country of origin was the UK. I love my country of origin, but I find it better to live here now. I especially do not like the wokeism that's happened across the West, and especially the transgenderism, which I think is absolutely bonkers. People identifying as all kinds of stupid things. I think if you follow the news, it was a big outrage, and it hit the news here as well, about some teacher in England being sacked because she didn't acknowledge the children who wanted to identify as cats. And some news stories ran a thing about the school putting cat litter tray down for the children in the toilets. I mean, I don't know if that's true or not, but probably exaggerated. But you've knackered me out now, dog. All that pulling. If I had two hands on the leg, dog, there'd be none of that pulling, I can tell you. I'll have you under control in a second. Come here. Come here, read them. But anyway, the West is only getting worse. I don't know. I think, personally, I think there's only so far it can go before, it's like a balloon, innit? You know, they pump it full of air, and there's only so far it'll go before it bursts. And we've seen that in America now with Donald Trump, President Trump, who has, said that there's only two genders, male and female, and he's putting a clamp down on it, kick these people out of the military, which I think is only fair, because to me, if you think you're in the wrong body, you've got a mental disorder. Because obviously, you've either got a dick or you haven't. You're either male or female. If you think you're in the wrong body, then you've obviously got a mental disorder. You shouldn't be in the military, in my opinion. But anyway, a cat scratch post in class. I wonder. They don't bother me at all. Are you cold or tired? Both. No, I'm not cold. I'm actually hot now. I put two coats on. I shouldn't have done. I got my Berghaus fleece on and a coat over top of that, thinking, it'll be cold. Tired? I'm not. I'm tired so much. Who is your moderator? They blocked non-offensive comments. Oh, I don't know. Sorry. There is one moderator in the chat. I don't know if he's in today or not. I haven't seen. But also, YouTube does its own moderation. Beyond, I don't control that. And if they think that something's offensive, they'll block it automatically. It's an AI thing. I don't have any control over that. So just watch what you type, and then you won't be thrown out. But if you're going to come up with silly slogans about Ukraine, then I just put you in the timeout gulag, where you have electric probes placed upon your nipples. So there you go. I haven't seen those people you're talking about. I don't know. Or AI, whatever. I don't know. I just deleted my own account because of a grammar mistake. Okay. I don't think you have to worry about grammar and spelling in a chat, do you, really? I don't think anybody's fussy about that. I'm not. But there again, I'm only reading as I'm going down. I'm glancing down as I go past, so sometimes, I'll do a live tomorrow, which will be Monday morning. I will walk the dogs as usual and do a live, and I guarantee that there'll be a lot more people in, and it'll go a bit mad. So obviously with that, I can't read all the comments in a massive chat like that when it goes, when we've got 200 or 300 people in the chat. I can't moderate that. So there are people in the chat who've been here a while since I started doing this, and there is one guy who's a moderator. So yeah, I can't control it all the time. Fucking hell, it's dark there early. Hi brother. Hello imported babies. Yes, it is dark here early. it is winter coming. If you don't know about St. Peter, I mean, massive landmass of Russia. It crosses 11 time zones, 12 if you count Leningrad. So you can imagine darkness does come early in winter. We're on the cusp, the very cusp, like that word, cusp of winter. So just before the snow comes, we're at the point of no return now. Winter's coming. So daylight here in winter can be as little, good daylight, workable daylight where you could actually use it, can be as little as 4 hours or 5 hours in the daytime. So it can get light. If it's an overcast day like today, we've got clouds and it sort of wants to snow and rain, but it isn't ready yet. In this kind of weather, it can be not light in the morning till almost 10 or 11 o'clock and dark by 4 o'clock. So, it's one of the things you have to. I'm high. Also, I want to apologise for talking about shit the other day. Couldn't think about it. Russia should legalise weeds so then everyone can shot. That's your own opinion. I don't know. I don't know about weed. I don't take it. Never touched it. What I can tell you over here, it's illegal. Very much so. I caught possession of that stuff, even if it's tiny amounts, can get locked up for 7 years. So very serious here. Personally, never touched it. I don't see. I think my own opinion. I mean, everyone's got their own opinion on this. I've got my opinion. My opinion is that one drug, once it's legalised, is just a pathway to another drug. People who don't have self-control to only stick with weed and then end up on heroin and cocaine and all kinds of things. Destroys lives, in my opinion. I don't see any good for it. In time, you escaped from Britain just in time. I know I've been here 15 years. I've been here a long time, so not just escaped, but yeah, I get your point. I think I was saying earlier, about the analogy of a balloon, where you pump it up with gas, and eventually, if you over pump it, it's going to burst. And I think that's the same with all the Western countries, Europe. And no, we're not chasing cats. Not chasing cats. No. Nope, not chasing cats. Babe, no. Come here. Read them. Not chasing cats. No, read them. Don't you dare. Read them. Cat. No, hey. He's gone. You're frightening him now. You monster. Come here. Horrible creature. So yeah, I think Europe, America and that, the West in general, the bubble is about to burst, innit? People will tolerate this nonsense for long enough, and then eventually, we don't chase cars either. You're being uppity today, aren't you? No. What is it with you today, eh? Dear me. God, he's having a day today, I'll tell you. Chase cars, chase bikes, chase cats and dogs. What's wrong with you? Eh? I've had too much sugar. You've been obviously drinking energy drinks, haven't you? Eh? So yeah, I think the bubble will burst and this nonsense, all of it will be reversed as different forward-thinking governments come into power and do away with it, because it's nonsense. It really is nonsense. Good, didn't bark at the buggy. So, especially about the transgenderism, about giving kids puberty blockers and all that. I mean, what is that all about? I mean, that's just beyond. It's child mutilation as far as I'm concerned. It needs to be stopped. Completely wrong. I mean, if somebody wants to, if they've got some kind of disorder and they think they're a male in a female body or whatever, or female in a male body or whatever it is, and they wanna change themselves, fine, but leave it till they're 18 or 21, till they're adults and they can make their own adult decisions. But to put it on children is just crazy. And identifying cats and stuff, I mean, it's just what is that all about? I don't get it at all. Do you know the government can just tax it and they'll be the ones making money. If Britain was to legalise it, they would do $1 billion. Yeah, but I mean, okay, so you legalise drugs and then they make $1 billion in tax, but then they're going to pay a bazillion in the recovery process, aren't they? I mean, if you legalise something like that, would you be happy, say, if you were working somewhere, say, nuclear power plant. So you've got a nuclear power plant there, and you've got some guy there who's smoking weed, controlling the operation of the plant. One flick of a switch, a nuclear disaster. Would you be happy about him smoking marijuana there? You know, that's the reality of it. If you legalise it in one place, you've legalised it in every place. You know, so that's what you've got to think of. It's okay saying legalise it for recreational use, but when does recreational use end? Is it a fag break at work? Is that recreational use? If you're a crane operator or something, or a digger driver, or about lorry drivers, do you think it would be a good idea to have lorry drivers driving down the road smoking weed? I don't. So no, I don't agree with it. But anyway, it's a drug, but you're cracking but or not. I talk about happened to Britain. 9 people last night come to a fatal knife attack. I heard about that. I did hear something about it. I have no hope when Trump is gone. They're going to come back strong with all the crazy shit. Maybe, I don't know. Alcohol and drug, and we've worked that out. Ask all the alcoholics who have worked it out. I don't know. There's always going to be people like me who you'll never convince about legalising drugs or whatever, and there's going to be people who will always have the argument that it should be legalised. I mean, I don't know. It should come from, that argument should be put to the people really, rather than individuals. But you know, I don't know. Another cat. No, we're not chasing cats. No. Not chasing kitty cats. No. I can let him off lead a minute up here, then I can relax a bit. Choose not to drink it anymore. I'm a lightweight with alcohol. Alcohol is a drug, and we've worked that out. Yeah, I mean, cigarettes, I mean, for me personally, I would ban cigarettes tomorrow. As a country that's just done that, in fact. I think it's just crazy that people die of lung cancer and poisoning themselves. I've never been I see, that's the thing, you see. I've never been a drug user or a smoker or an alcoholic, so for me, I'm dead against it, but I'm not the world's answer to that. I can only give you my humble opinion on it, you know. And who am I? I'm a nobody. I'm a nobody that's live streaming walking a dog to the shops. What does my opinion count? Counts for nothing, doesn't it, really? Oh, there's a person up there. I'm not going to let him off. I'll have somebody walking about, because he might decide to have a mad moment. I don't want to scare. It looks like an old barbush, old lady, and I'm not going to scare her with a dog. That would be a bit bad. So normally it's okay, but you just never know, do you? That's the trouble with having a dog like this, who's part wolf, who got this. There is always the uncertainty of his behaviour, which is, I would never recommend having one of these dogs unless you're very, very can control it really well, and because they are. There is a danger with that wild element in them. So, yeah. The last time I had a good drink, I shat in my uncle's car and I was sick all over the pub. Nice one. Woke up early the next house with shit all over my face. Planted in my aunt's kitchen. Yeah, I mean, as a young lad, you know, I've done all that. Got fell over drunk, woke up with a pizza on my face, you know, that kind of thing. Except in my days, it wasn't really pizza, it was chips, you know. Come here, I'll let you off. I'll let you off, but behave. I'll let you off now. There you go. Oh, dear me. What a handful. Can relax a bit now. Here's a handful at times. A few cars coming up and down here. Not many, but again, this road is that road there is due. The road that's due to be built from there is a bypass road that's going to run right up there. So, and they've got a sign saying "Gruzovoy sled prejezd." So they're telling them it's and tupik. It says so. No lorries to go up there. It's a dead end for those people who trying to find their way and end up getting lost. Happens, doesn't it? Was during the time the Soviet Union collapsed and they all turned into American music and the Eastern Berlin Wall fell. I'm not sure what that reply to is. They treat drug dealers harshly in Russia and migrants. They don't treat migrants harshly. I'm a migrant, aren't I? Yeah, I'm a citizen now, but I'm a migrant. I'm no different to anybody else, you know. I've not been treated harshly. I've been treated very well. I can't thank Russia and the authorities enough. You know, they've given me an opportunity to live cheaply within my means, you know, affordable means. And if you look at my videos on the new house I'm building in Novgorod, I actually got the timber free from the government. So I mean, if that's treating immigrants harshly, it really isn't, is it? You've never been living in Russia. No, man, you're wrong. You've never been living in Russia. I don't know what who you are referring that to. This is Russia. I'm living in Russia. This is Russia now. I'm coming live from Russia. I don't understand that question. Been here 15 years or so. Don't understand you there. This place looks cosy. It's kind of there is settlements down there, but this is the road to and from kind of thing. It's not been in use for many years. It was just a dirt track through only a short while ago, and it was kind of back entrance to the garden community over there. There's a garden community, so they've got dashes and things. Summer residences, some are full time, but a lot of summer residences. And over here, this really was from this point on where I'm stood now, there was a little track running up there, and here was nothing. This was just a field. Only a short while ago it really wasn't in use at all. And what they've done, as the area has expanded, they've come down and they've built this place here, which is a what they call baza oddykhy. What it means is a rest centre, recreation centre, rest centre, something like that. So you can come down there, you can hire one of the buildings over there, and they've got accommodation in there and huge TVs, and they've got saunas and all kinds of stuff in there. And I think there's 3 up there, and they're expanding another 3 over there, and then they've got a double banya over there. So really, for what was a field a short time ago, has now got its own gate. Although it's not actually their gate, because this road is public, so it's not their gate, but they put it up anyway. So Jacki, come on! You can hear a chicken over there, rooster crowing. Come on, Jack, we'll go this way. Come on, we'll go this way. We're going to go this way because this time of year, especially on a Sunday night, there'll be nobody down around here, so chance of any bumping into anybody will be very slim at the least. How interactive is neighbourhood showbiz stories? How do you mean interactive? How do you mean by interactive? Do you mean how friendly are the people here? Do you mean how they interact with foreigners? Is that what you mean? I'm not sure what you mean by that, but yeah, I know everybody here. But we were first in the forest to live here permanently. Where I'm working now was just a track through a field. It wasn't even a track, it was just completely overgrown. It was sort of like that over there. And they've come in, they built that place there, and you can see they're building they're building more to it there. They've added this one on there now, and there's some more going down there. I believe there's at least going to be 5 or 6 of these places here, and they've built this road here. This was nothing, there was nothing here, just forest. So they come in and they put this temporary road surface, which is hardcore limestone, to put down. Done a good job of it, and then they extended it up right into the forest as well. So they spent a lot of money doing it, but it's going to be like that all the way through. How much expensive is the land there? The land here where I am at the moment, this land, I'm not sure what the price is going to be fixed at eventually. Obviously we bought it when it was just a forest plot, and it was very cheap. We paid only 800,000 rubles, which is about $8,000 we paid, which is very, very cheap for this area. Once this has been formalised, and there's some ongoing legal issues yet to be sorted out, they've kind of coming to an end now, and it's kind of sorted and should be kind of all sorted out within a year or so. Once all that's done, then really the land will be, every plot here, well, these are all plots here, these are all plots, these will all be sold off by the elected president. Every kind of settlement elects its own president, or like a little president, or presidatal they call it. It's like a mini president, if you like, mayor or something, and he will have the rights then to sell off all the plots of land that are unused and unclaimed, and when that happens, then obviously building will continue at full speed down here at a rapid rate, you know. So hell of a walk. Pooped. Jackie, come on. No, this car's been waiting down here for odd things to do. Oh. I was waiting for me to pass. Nice. So I see they built a banyan up here. I've showed this a few times. That's part of that same Bazar Dakhai. They built it up here. But is the people religious over there? Religious. There's non-religious and religious. It's a mix up. 50-50. They're owned by the company. No, it's not owned by a company. It's not owned by a company. It's owned by. It's actually what it was an agreement between the military and the government, and they awarded plots of land to veterans. And the thing was they were awarded a plot of land, and the agreement was that if that veteran built a house on it within 10 years, then that land became his. And a lot of them never took up the offer, or they died, or whatever reason, financially they couldn't afford to build houses, whatever reasons, or they weren't interested. Maybe it was lack of infrastructure, there's no roads, so building a house in a forest is not easy if there's no infrastructure and you've got little money. So a lot of it went back to the government. So this is really government land, but it is those who have ownership rights, so it's owned by individuals. So those who have the rights to each plots have either sold them off. Generally, this plot was sold off. That plot was sold off. So this is the banyan that belongs to that down there. You can see, and that's Luba, our neighbour. And so, yeah, citizens own their own individual plots of land, or it's under some kind of government scheme. There's a lot of different schemes. So for me, in Novgorod, my rental period for my land up there, it's 50 years. But now I've got permission to build. I have to build within 10 years because I've got the permission to build. After that's built, then that land will register to me and it'll be mine completely. So I'll have 2 plots. I'll have one in St. Petersburg, one in Novgorod. Unless renting, I suppose, unless it's if so you are hiring. Like a really good deal, to be fair, yeah. It is a good deal. You know, young families who don't have much money to come in, they give them a plot of land under rent. I mean, the rental is like $1 a year, you know what I mean? well, that's, it's kind of a token rental, you know, it's not really a full rental. And depending on which size it is, you know, if you've got like 2 kids, you get a plot store size. If you've got 1 kid, you get a plot once X size. So hard to know exactly how it works. In my case, here we bought this off a veteran who had got his land and didn't want to sell it, so we bought it from him. In Novgorod, same thing. This was to military veterans. In Novgorod, where I've got my other plot of land, if you follow my videos, that was allocated to young families, and a young family got that plot allocated, didn't want it, and so sold the tenancy. We bought the tenancy from them, so we've now got that tenancy for 50 years. But once we built the house, then it becomes ours permanently. So we'll basically have 2 houses and 2 plots of land, one here in St. Petersburg and one up there. But this one here in St. Petersburg will be sold. We'll sell this eventually. We're kind of waiting for all the formalities to finish with the land registration and stuff, and then we will probably sell it. The profit from buying and selling a house in this area, we bought the land for 800,000 rubles and probably spent a little over 1 million rubles in building. It was a bit cheaper when we did it 15 years ago, and so you could say like 2 million rubles, and the price, once everything's done, it'll go somewhere between 10 and 16,000 rubles. So you know, about over 10,000 rubles profit on that. So yeah, quite a good idea. Need to put some lights on the road. I wish I could put them on land, but here in the US, land is so expensive anymore. Yeah, I can understand that. I mean, lights on the road here, you got to remember that was only built last year. This road was only put in a bit of ambient light. He's emigrating over here, so you can ask him. But yeah, very, very, very common, very, very popular. A lot of YouTubers on YouTube from America. There's American Sputnik, there's American in Crimea, American something else. I don't know. There's a lot. So yeah, very popular to move here. But anyway, that's the end of my trip to the shops. I'm back home. Time for a cup of tea. I've got the sugar now, should last a while, 5 kilos. And I've got coffee as well, so make some coffee in the machine. It's not the best coffee, not my favourite, but you know what, it'll do for now. But off to make some coffee and some tea and everything else, biscuits and I don't know what. And now I'll see everybody who wants to join the live chat tomorrow morning. Tomorrow, Monday, it will be, the chat could be a bit manic, so I'll see you on that tomorrow. Have a great night, everybody. I hope you had a great weekend. Love and peace to everybody. And if you've got a family member alive, give them a call and say, how you doing, Dad? How you doing, Mum? How you doing, brother, sister, whatever. I'm sure they'll be delighted to hear from you. I'm out from now.